Hey y'all, it's your girl Destiny and I'm back with another hygiene video. Well, this one not a hygiene video. It's a Netflix thing. But either way, I'm back with another hygiene video. If y'all new to my channel, then hey. If y'all back for another video, then hey to y'all too. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. We are going to be doing movies, best movies to watch on Netflix. I will be doing probably like 5 parts of it because there's so many things I don't watch on Netflix. But we're going to start with the unexpected movies. So unexpected movies are things that you didn't even know was going to happen. It just switched at the end of the movie or the middle of the movie. Okay, baby? Because these movies had you at the climax, okay? So let's go ahead and start. It's a net. Okay. So the first unexpected movie is Selfless. And Selfless is a man who is dealing with cancer and he's about to die. So he found that it's his experiment or this procedure he could get, which was called shedding. And shedding he would die, but his mind will be into somebody else's body. So basically, he will still be living, but it won't be his body. It will be his mind in someone else's body, as I have said. And through all that process, after he gets everything, you know, all his procedure, whatever, he starts getting memories that he never had it, he starts seeing stuff that he never did a day in his life. So he starts questioning it, and it's just like, it's shocking. It's unexpected. So that movie is Selfless. That's the first movie y'all can go ahead and watch. The second movie, if y'all keep seeing me looking down, I got my notes over here because I cannot remember all these movies. Second movie is Fracture.
You, Daddy.
I love you, sweetheart. You're a brave girl.
So, what's the story, young lady?
We're on our way to Minneapolis.
It was an accident.
I fell. Daddy!
Well, sooner or later, everybody does. Right, Dad?
I nearly had you, didn't I?
Since you're traveling, I'd like to do a CAT scan.
Daddy's gonna take care of us.
I'm gonna wait right here for you when you get out. It's been hours. You know how much longer it's gonna be?
What was her name again?
Perry Monroe.
I'm not seeing a Perry Monroe. There hasn't been a scan since 9 o'clock this morning.
So what are you telling me?
They're not here.
Got the whole day in front of you. Not finding any Monroe.
I just want to see my wife and daughter.
Do you have any footage?
Don't record in the treatment areas.
They're under the camera. Can't see them because of the chairs. You get a better angle.
You saw my little girl. You treated her arm.
All I've got to go on is your word that they were here at all.
Thinks I'm making them up. Why would I have my daughter's scarf, but not her? There's something wrong with this place. I showed you the picture. That could be anybody.
I'm as concerned about them as you are.
Search the hospital!
Nobody needs to get hurt.
I mean, he's a head case.
Put down all your guns! What have you done to my family? Where'd you take my family?
That is another unexpected movie because the whole time it was not a lie. He was actually telling the truth, and it was making him think he was crazy. The third movie is Lila and E.
We're mothers.
Just tell her I said I'm coming, and everything's gonna be all good.
And when the worst happens,
Step back, please, ma'am. You cannot be in here.
we feel we failed. Get out, get a hobby, so that you can get on to living.
Did you get a hobby yet? Your son's dead and they tell you to start collecting stamps or something.
Well, they're just trying to help.
Detective Holliston, I called about my son's case.
We need evidence. One name. Without that,
You'll forget all about it.
The guys who did it, they're still out there?
I can't do anything about that.
Well, what if you could? Would you?
I just want justice for the ones who took my son.
So let's get it. It's over there.
What you want from me?
There was a drive-by last month.
I want a name.
What did you do? He tried to kill us. Come on, go.
All's gone, watch, isn't? He took a cell phone and left the drugs.
Did you see who that call was from? We might find the one who killed Stefan.
Happened the whole time. One of them wasn't actually, how can I put it? One of them wasn't actually there. So one was like, okay, she was, you know, she was there. And then the other one, that person was thinking that it was there, but the whole time they wasn't, y'all. And the girl just all types of mess. All types. It's just a messy movie. But it is good, y'all. And it's kind of sad. Fourth is A Fall from Grace. If you love Tyler Perry, then you will love this movie. If you love Medea, Tyler Perry plays, you will love this movie. Fall from Grace is about a lady who murdered her husband, and she gets a lawyer, and the lawyer tries to help her solve her case because in the town the lady was known as the sweetest woman. So how could she kill her husband? Come to find out, it's just unexpected, and she was being lied to by her own husband and her own friend. That's all I'm going to say. There is also a messy movie. You don't need to do this to you.
Today will be the day to change your life.
Grace, please tell me what happened. What did he do to you?
I've been so lonely since my divorce. I want to love somebody. I want to be loved.
You need to get the hell out of this house and meet somebody.
Get the CDs in the right light. And the best lighting in the room is right here.
Hey.
Hey.
These are beautiful.
So are you.
Thank you. Tell me something. I mean, I know you've had many young women. I was just wondering, why me?
Shouldn't the question be, why not you?
I was falling hard. I didn't even know that a man could be that perfect.
Will you marry me?
It was a whirlwind. It was the happiest time of my life. That's when everything I knew shattered. Who are you talking to?
Grace. They don't like being checked up on.
Mr. Clyde would like to see you in the conference room right away.
Okay.
You have 24 hours to return the money, or you're going to jail.
What money? Somebody got into my account. They got my passwords. Somebody has stolen my identity. I can't believe you do this to me. I can go to jail.
I'm your husband. You know the laws of this state. The money's mine now.
But y'all go watch that, because Fall from Grace is like, it is good, y'all. It's just like unexpected. You won't even know what's gonna happen. Next, we're gonna move on to the, I'm sorry if I keep clicking my papers. Next, we're gonna move on to the love movies. The first movie that I have for love movies, this is number 5 of the Netflix movies, and it's called Love Jack. And it's when a woman goes to Jamaica. She likes to take pictures, so she went to Jamaica to travel and take some pictures or whatever, and she ends up meeting a man. I think she was there for like a month or a couple of weeks. She ends up meeting a man. She falls in love with him, and they're supposed to be getting engaged. Well, the day of their engagement, or before she left, she went to go see him, and he was cheating on her. So when she got back, her daddy was like, you don't need to be getting no man, because all he do is gonna cheat on you. And come to find out, that's what he ended up doing. So she wanted to prove him wrong. So she went to a diner and she met a man. And so she got him to play as her supposed to be fiance, but the whole time it wasn't, and the family ended up finding out. But it's also a cute movie and a hilarious movie. So that is the movie for number 5 for the love movies. Number 6 is Someone Great. This one is after she breaks up with the love of her life, she starts a new beginning and one last adventure with her friends. So this movie is about this girl, like, she is in love with this boy, and then he ends up breaking up with her. And so he went to go pursue what he wanted to do, and she was just there. She was just heartbroken because they had been together for so long, and nobody thought that they would be there, like they would be broken up. So her friends just, you know, uplift her spirit, and it just shows that you can count on some friends, not all your friends, but you can count on some of your friends they're true friends that could uplift you when things are going rough or just having a hard time. It just shows you what friendship is all about. Next is, I think I'm on number 8. Number 8 is called Justine, and it's about a woman who is now a widow. Her husband died. In the movie, of course, it tell you how her husband died, and now she's caring for a young girl because she couldn't find any job. So now she's taking care of a young girl who has spinal bifida, and spinal bifida is where you're weak, I think, in most of your body, and most likely they're in a wheelchair. Sorry, something on my screen. But it's when your body is like really, really weak. And as time go on, they begin to help each other out, and they find that they know much about each other. They're more like each other than they thought.
Is still in the thick of coming to terms with her new reality. And she's gonna be there until she's not.
But you're supposed to do nothing?
My message was inquiring about any updates on the investigation.
I've known Lisa a long time. She and Johnny were best friends since they were kids.
Mom, do you want to play a game with us? We can start a new round. Yeah.
No, thanks.
Now she's got some job where she's going every day of the week.
You're saying I'm hurting Justine,
No,
and I'm not hurting her.
Allison,
You're hurting
stop.
Enough.
You need to go.
That's
now.
enough.
Please.
Get her out of
Thank
here.
you. You need to go.
Did something happen?
He is the same different as me. A wealthy couple whose marriage is falling apart. They end up working at a soup kitchen for the homeless, of course, and they're feeding them or whatever. And they meet this man named Suicide, and Suicide has just been through so much, and they call him Suicide because he acts so crazy. But you never know what people go through that makes them act that way. That's what the movie basically trying to tell you. Well, anyway, they end up growing a closer relationship with him and helping him out. Because of course he was homeless.
Last night.
Was it a good one, or was it about me?
It was about a poor wise man who changes the city. And I saw his face.
Man, am I glad you guys showed up.
Debbie, I got a sales call at 6:30. I got to drop off contracts north of town.
No, you don't.
Is there any infectious diseases floating around this place I should know about?
Martin told me about your friend. If you don't tell Debbie, I will.
We've been married 19 years. We don't share the same life. We don't share anything.
You can leave. You choose. Hey! We have to talk to him. That's a man from my dream. What's your name?
You don't need to know my name.
Well, I'd like to know your name.
Tell your woman to stop bothering me.
You'd be doing me a big favor to just be nicer.
You want to be my friend?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna have to think about that.
Where you from?
After Mama died, the man put me up in a little shack. He didn't tell me that I could earn some money and maybe even some respect.
You're befriending some homeless man.
You lost your mind. They're looking for handouts instead of using their hands for work.
Next is The Pursuit of Happiness. Now, if you know Will Smith, then he is this. I'm sorry, I keep moving like I'm uncomfortable. Hold on. If you know Will Smith, then you know that if you know Will Smith, then he's in this movie. It's about Chris, and Chris is Will Smith. It's about him and his son. Well, basically, Chris wasn't bringing in enough income for his wife. It wasn't good enough for her, so she ended up leaving him, and it was just him and his son. Well, he got a some type of machine to help get income in. Nobody was believing him, and he just kept striving to somebody, came up upon him and ordered that machine.
I met my father for the first time when I was 28 years old. When I had children, my children were going to know who their father was.
Yeah.
Chris Gardner was doing his best.
We don't need two.
We don't need one.
Maybe next quarter.
It's possible.
But his best
Wait!
wasn't enough.
Man, I got two questions for you.
What do you do and how do you do it?
I'm a stockbroker.
Stockbroker. Oh. Hey, I'm gonna let you hang on to my car for the weekend, but I need it back for Monday.
Feed the meter.
I need the rent. I can't wait anymore. I need you out of here in the morning.
You gotta trust me, all right?
I trust you.
Because I'm getting a better job.
Ooh, child.
Let me see if I can find you an application for our internship.
Did Mom leave because of me?
Mom left because of Mom, and you didn't have anything to do with that. There's no salary. No, I was not aware of that. My circumstances have changed some.
Dad, where are we going?
I don't know. Last year, we had an intern score on 90% on the written exam. He wasn't chosen. It's not a simple pass-fail. You're not quitting on us yet, are you?
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
Now, my last but not least movie is Freedom Writers. Now, Freedom Writers has been out for a minute. It's about these students who are reading a classic book about the Anne Frank diary. And as the teacher goes on and she's reading the diaries or whatever, she told them to, you know, she was going to give them some books and they was going to write their diary in there. And as she read them, it just shows her, like, different things that her students are going through. So that is also a good movie to watch. That is the movies that you can watch on Netflix. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!